Well, friends, we're on the draw. And a 3-drop. It's risky. It is risky. This could backfire on us very quick. Hey, asking you shall receive. Going up against the mirror though. Be tough. Be tough. Let's get in there. So do we play that as a burn in the house? Very well, very well. Very well, opponent. Let's go with the old heavy. Right? Hold on to our card draw till they get some removal out of the way. So... Emperor, right? So, if we have to play around Emperor, let's go ahead and Edgar. Seems fair, right? Let them play the Emperor, drop a dude, drop a duder, right? So this is gonna be interesting. Well, no, we have the soul transfer for Emperor, so I think it'll be alright. Yeah, they're thinking about it. We had the read. They're thinking about it. I think I finally learned, right? Only took like a year and a half, but I think we finally learned. Yep. They want to leave it open? That's alright. Only if we had discard, right? That's fine. We'll keep hitting our land drops when we be chilling. We be chilling. I don't see a need to just throw one of our cards away. If they want to end up not doing anything with their turn, they can. I mean, granted, we're not doing anything with ours, but I feel like this is a Doomscar anyway, so we gotta leave the 1-for-1s down, right? Gives us more time to draw into our Liesas. That's a little frustrating. Just a little bit. So they're going to take a Welcoming Vampire. Jeez. Flood is real. Flood is real. Flood is real, my friends. Let's see what they're gonna do about this. Still limit the 1-for-1s, right? Now they gotta figure out how they're gonna take it. They are. Fair. Fair enough. Let's play the land they do know about. And then we hold. So they untap Emperor, kill heavy. Right? Yeah, if they shapeshift Valky, right? They're not going to be able to play their Emperor. We get another swing. Seems decent. Seems decent. We're just looking for a discard spell, right? Draw one of our discard spells. Draw something. Of course, this is rotation ready, so we don't have Deadly Dispute to mitigate the Emperor play, right? Which is one of the things we have going on. I mean, hopefully we can draw one of our Wedding out. Jeez, really? Wow, alright. Wow. 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 Trying to think how we play this, right? Trying to think how we play this. If we kill that, we get our Welcoming Vampire back. If we don't kill it, then they can play 3 and get the Welcome Vavra. So they still did something with their mana. Definitely not going to attack here. See if they have the Deadly Dispute and they got us. They could. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna laugh if this whole time they haven't had it right and we've just been like playing around a card that doesn't exist. If they had Verse, they would have done it, right? Okay. Fair enough. So they take the Vampire. Yeah, and having creature lands. Huh. Interesting. So we could technically get our card back, right? Alright, pull the trigger, homie. Pull the trigger and we get 2 creatures back. They gotta make some plays now, and we have a double block that does not cost us a card. We got this back. This has been an interesting cat and mouse game. Very interesting cat and mouse game. Kudos to our opponent for having the discipline on the duder. The duder. Makes me almost wish we had a Toxtrol top end, but we were coming across way too much aggro. Way too much aggro to run Toxtrol. So we made the adjustment for heavy. I'm not a particular fan of heavy in this deck, but the 4 health, really relevant. Really relevant. Right? 4 toughness with a world full of Boros aggro is quite relevant here. Kaya, alright, well there they go. We waited too long. Going down. Seems legit. Well played. Well played, opponent. Took too long. Fortunately, didn't really capitalize. So now there's no way to really find out if they have the, what's your face or not, right? Guess we might as well keep this in case. We get a 2-2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else could this be? Oh, this could also be Entreat the Angels, right? Amira's Call. And we feel... No, it's not that. Starnheim, Doomscar. Okay, so it was. Cool. Okay, we get a little bit of pressure. Nice, nice. So, yeah, I'm starting to feel less and less like they had the Emperor. I think I may have potentially made a misplay here. Let's go ahead and rush in there. Because we can still make the heavy after. See what our opponent does. They're going to give us the card. We'll play here. And let's play here. Heyo. Alright. 3 cards left in hand. They're getting their lands now as well. Another Kaya. Checks out. Yep, so I was playing around a card that didn't exist. Good job, Jedi.
Feels weird, right?
Oh, I should have probably killed that. Should have probably killed that. Just saying. How do we want to do this? Let's see if we can get a free card out of Kaya. See if they block. Excellent! Love it when a plan comes together, my friends. Guess we could have fired off the underdog, but let's get our 2-for-1 here. And we get to draw a card. Hold off on the vampire. Hold off on the old vampire Reno. They get a 1-1, unfortunately. But they're going to play the Cathar, and then we get to meet up, get our dude back, right? Should have probably actually just fired off the underdog there anyways. Right? I was trying to... in my head, I was leaving up the... Oh, alright, fair. Nice. Okay. You got it, buddy. Yeah, so they didn't have it. We played around a card that didn't exist, and it bit us in the butt. That's funny. That is funny. Kudos to my opponent. So they were sandbagging the March the entire time. Fair. I'll give it to him. I will give it to him. Hit our land. This doesn't draw us a card yet, so there's no point in playing it. Let's just go. Fair enough. Really would like to draw a card off this, right? Think it's correct. Think it's correct to wait till we can get a card off the vampire. Professor. That's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. So... Alright. They're gonna get back their Kaya. So we underdog plus Oblivion. Kudos to our opponent for sandbagging the Brutal Cathar. Man, that is so funny. We could have been bashing in. This game would have been over. Alright, well, there you have it. Finally figured out how to play around Emperor, and then I overplayed around it. So, man, the discipline from our opponent. Like, respect. Respect. So... here... Interesting. That is interesting. Was not expecting that. So the question is... how do we do this? How do we do this, right? Do we Oblivion the Meduc that they know about? Right? So many decisions. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are they doing? You can also just kill the professor. I don't want him to gain life. I'm gonna do it. I don't want him to gain life. And we have a block here. Ooh, look at that. Another removal spell. Excellent. Excellent. So... I think we're still managing to pull this together. Oh! Shoot. So, did they get the other... oh, they get their Tybalt back, right? No, okay. Alright, let's see if they're gonna go for the +1. Hopefully they do. They haven't seen grass from us, so they don't know we have instant speed removal. That's exactly what they're going for. Excellent! Gotta love when a plan comes together! Look at that. Look at that! Can we kill them? Can we kill them, chat? 6. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Boom. Go here. Get in there. 6 you. Boom, boom, goes dynamite. Despair you. Yes! Alrighty, alrighty. Greetings, knights and punta ones. Welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I, Jedi, struggle more playing Magic, so hopefully you don't have to. If Orzhov Midrange is your jam, my friend, then consider dropping a like down below, because that's what's on the menu today. We are playing around with a rotation-ready variant of Black-White Midrange, capitalizing on a little bit of a go wide and resilient strategy with things like Wedding Announcement and Soren and Edgar to be able to kind of go wide on our opponent, getting a little bit of card advantage through Welcoming Vampire, and then just overall controlling the board with a various, strong cards. Henrika can be a removal spell with the 1/1s. Edgar, another thing we could sacrifice to go wide, and Emperor being removal. Running a 1 of Liesa and 2 of Invoke Despair as our top end to give us a little bit of reach, as well as some resilience and maybe some lifesteal should we need it. And then 2 Rite of Oblivions, because we do get Underdogs and Tainted Adversaries, where we can use those Decayed tokens to, as well as the Wedding Announcement tokens to kind of really stretch our removal and get additional 2-for-1s on the deck. Everything else is pretty standard, nothing too spicy. Running a 1 of March of Wretch's Sorrow, because I do like the life gain, albeit a little slow sometimes, so that's why we're not running 2 of. And then a split between Murder and Soul Transfer, just because we can actively, with Edgar flipping and then Wedding Announcements and Mediocre Massacres, we actually do have the ability to potentially use both aspects of Soul Transfer, so I think it's worth it. But running a Murder as well for the instant speed, and then running 3 Shakedown Heavies, not the most aggressive card in the format, just because typically people just let you draw the card, but with so much Boros aggro in the format at the moment, or in the ladder, I felt I really appreciated having the 4 toughness on the board. Edgar, one of the reasons why I like him is because of that, but coming down a turn too late occasionally when we're on the draw, so having the Shakedown there kind of helps that as well. But that is the deck, my friends. Once again, it is rotation ready, so we'll see if it can hang. But first, shout out for this video goes out to Dwayne Cox. Dwayne, thank you so much, my friend, for supporting me and the channel. I really do appreciate you. You rock, and this Black-White Midrange deck is for you, my friend. Alright, I like this. I like this. We're going first, so I think it kind of mitigates a little bit not having one of our 2 drops. We go 3 into 4, kill something and then draw a card, right? So let's keep this. We're 1 away from our Despair, which is always nice. So we're gonna keep this one. Start off with the old tapped land Areno. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen, my friends. What is this? Jund, you say? Jund. So Welcoming Vampire probably not going to do very well. So the question is now, do we sandbag the Vampire till after we have the Emperor in play, right? I kind of like just killing that. And I think that's what we're going to do. Think I like just killing that. Right? And maybe that's incorrect, right? Maybe we should just play Wandering Emperor next turn to minus, right? We'll see. I think we may have to keep the old Emperor around. Are they going to chariot us? Okay, cool. Cool. We can deal with that. We can deal with that in a very clean manner. So we're happy about that. Sending it back over to the opponent. So we get to Emperor this. They play something. And then we get to Despair them. Emperor does go down, but I think this is reasonable.
I've learned much during my
Emperor doesn't go down. We could play Welcoming Vampire and then plus honor or minus. They have a pause. We'll see if it's the old charm, right? It's fair. Fair.
Still have much to learn.
Ooh. Ooh. Do we want to get greedy? We want to get greedy. I want to go ahead and get our card out of it. Let's get our cards worth of value, right? Because they have plenty of hasty guys, so we may have to block with Adversary. I think getting an additional dude is not going to do much for us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna have to be careful. Take out the Zaitora. Ah, man. Just enough for the 2-for-1. So they got their card back, unfortunately. Alright. At least we didn't give him too much life, right? We can deal with that. So let's see what they play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riveter. Okay. Well, luckily we're just gonna block because this dude does have a counter there. So, I guess it evened out, right? It was kind of 1-for-1 because we got a card back. Let's see if they have a follow-up play, because they could just have Riveter's Charm to kill our adversary anyways. Good value. Good value. Nothing, and we have a March in hand. All right, this is feeling pretty decent. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I just send it back. Hold on to these guys as sack fodder, right? Because they're at 22. If they were at a lower life, then I think the attack would make more sense to use these like shocks, but yeah, I want to keep up our removal. Grasp, at least grasp, so we can deal with the Titan, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way, once we draw our Oblivion, yep, that's okay. We're at 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're digging. It is unfortunate. Maybe I'm being too conservative. They could also be Oh. Alright, cool. Infernal Grasp checks out. Two, three. Yeah, no. They can have that. Yeah, with as much haste as they were running, I think it was correct. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could still leave up. Nope, because it's all our black mana as well. So we still can't do the grasp trick. So hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Warlock class. That could be a little dangerous. And they have the protection from Meat Hook. So, Do have to be careful, right? The Meat Hook could definitely put them out of range. But okay. Are you tapping correctly? Yeah, I guess it leaves us access to... Alright. Alright, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad, right? Liesa's a pretty good hit. Burn down the house, making 3 devils. Reasonable. So we're gonna take it, and then so we're taking 6 here. Ouch. That's a little painful. Little painful. So good job on our opponent here. So I guess we're gonna have to stick the Liesa and really hope. At the beginning of your end step. So if we kill these guys now, then it's not so bad, right? So let's do that. One, and you're tapping. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could drop the Liesa here. Oh, okay, so they don't gain the life. Okay, got you. Or we don't gain the life. Okay, respect. That doesn't kill us though, right? Alright, well, now I think we have to Liesa. And then that way, next turn, we can leave up the March. So they got one card left in hand. Another burn down the house. Gosh darn it. That's a little frustrating. That is a little frustrating. Ooh, and they didn't blitz him though. That was huge. Not blitzing him was pretty huge. Yes! Ooh! Ooh! Skill top deck. Skill top deck. Oh, man. That Liesa, though. I was really hoping that stuck. Really hoping that stuck. We're getting pretty dangerous here. Yes? Yes. I think we underdog, and I mean, we have the March, right? We have our one of March in hand, so that's gonna be yes, yes, woo! Well, my friends, talk about Perfectamundo. Tap land on 1, 2, 3, 4 with a sack. We're keeping this, and we're on the play. What is this? I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming, my friends. Yeah, hopefully we can kill something with Henrika. That'd be... Ooh, the Vampire Mirror. And we hit our land drops. Sweet. It's 3 to pump. Alrighty. Need 2 to block that, so I guess we don't attack. No attacks, get our dude. If we double block, they kill that. We still get the sack to kill the other thing. So not too shabby. Let's see if they got burn spell for the old underdog-areno. Probably do, but that's all right. Vernal Grasp, okay. Let's see if we're taking 1 or all right. Ah, I see. All right, well then we're gonna wait because we're gonna sack. Edgar's nice as well. Edgar is nice, but I think we capitalize on this aspect here. And each player sacrifices a creature. And we still have the double block. Feeling pretty good, my friends. Feeling pretty good. Famous last words. Okay. Oh, and we... Oh. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, my friends. Play our land. Play vampire. Seems decent. Let's lose life. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. And I guess we technically have a block there. Life is good, my friends. Life is good. And then they meat hook. Nope. Got a sick curve out, baby. We're going first with a Grasp and an Adversary, huh? I think we can keep this one. I think it is a respectable keep. Gonna leave up the old Grasp before the Adversary. Well, don't want to take just a point of damage for no good reason. So I guess we are gonna go ahead and Adversary. At the very least, our opponent has to drop an Eruption here. If they got it, they got it. No real sense about it, but we're definitely not gonna grasp that. Let's see, my friends, what we can make happen. Opponent's in the tank, so they're thinking about it. They attack, we will block. I mean, either way. All right, cool. Got a pass here. And we get to Sorin next turn, all while leaving open mana. Like it, like it, like it. Opponent's gonna go digging. So, I mean, if we can march something next turn, then we will, right? But if they had the 3-2, I forgot what, the Harvester, right? Then they would have played it. So they're going to dispute. All right, that checks out. To respect that, right? Go a little bit deeper in the deck. Make sure they hit their land drops, right? Because they did miss their last one. So this is a bit of a position between murder and soul transfer, right? It is a trade-off. Instant speed, right? We will have grass, all three. Alright, respect.
You don't stand with me. You're my enemy. My goons will make quick
Oh, you know
work of
what?
you.
Oh, that's silly of me. We could have killed that in response to that, couldn't we? That's okay. We're gonna kill both of them, so it's fine. We will decline to discard.
Carnage. Tribute is owed.
Oh, playing 2 blockers. Alright, alright. Respect, respect. So, let's kill the bigger one.
Next time, I'll cut you down.
And then have them spend all 3 things to kill adversary. Oh, they didn't. Interesting. Land and deadly dispute. Fair enough. So let's Soren here, so we're on the board as well.
Consider yourself fortunate, our most.
Right?
You fight for me now.
We're gonna decline.
Punishment
They got a
is
land,
my
deadly dispute, so they can do some stuff, right? Don't think they're gonna attack here. So let's see. I mean, all they need is a burn spell to kill Soren. But if they don't kill one of our 2 things, if not both, then we can kill their Obnixilis on the crackback. So I do think there is a back and forth here for certain. Okay. Good target for them to deadly dispute the blood token. They gotta do something here. Most likely we're just gonna soul transfer the Obnixilis. Deadly dispute, so they're digging. They haven't played the land yet, right? Or did they? Oh, they can only play one of the 2 things? Is that what it is? Den. Den is gonna be nice with grasp. Alright, so let's see if they got it. Okay, fair.
Let this be over.
We know that was definitely an option. And we could get it back. This is interesting. Right? That is very interesting. If we get it back or if we drop heavy. We can go like Takanume heavy and then protect against the den. If they fire up the den here, we just block with adversary or with heavy. So I think we're fine. Yeah, I think that was the correct play. I think that was the correct play. Because if they tap out just to fire off the den, then we're in pretty good shape. Right? I think that's going to be a win for us. There's Harvester. Token. Another Harvester. Alright, so can we top deck our Meat Hook? That'd be sweet. Oh man, Meat Hook would be so sweet right now. Alright, well. So, they are going to sack a Harvester to kill our heavy, right? That's the game plan here. That makes sense. Still think we couldn't attack there. Okay. So let's see our opponent's going to do this turn. Another one of those. That is annoying. Solid game. I mean, they did draw a bunch of cards, so that makes sense.
Finally,
We'll
new
take
conquest.
the hit.
Pleasure doing business with
Take the hit.
you. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Let's see. No attacks. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Nume. Getting back the Sorin. Ooh. And we drew a land. Nice. So... what are we doing here? Guess we still have to threaten the attack, right? I was gonna say they have to block, because if not... now the question is, do we write here? Oh, wow. Alright, well... that unfortunately is pretty good for them. It's pretty good. They get the block as well. So... I don't think we write here. I think we Sorin... minus again and leave up the grasp.
I bring my own army.
So they're gonna go digging. Makes sense. Our opponent's been doing a great job this game. Holy shnikes. Strong deck, my friends. Strong deck. Okay. Yep. All that's cool. Have they played their land yet? They haven't. And oh boy, we's in trouble. Trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble. All those resolve. They get another sack outlet. So, resolves decline.
Or carnage. Tribute is
Resolve
owed.
decline. That is going to be an issue, though.
Your punishment
So I'm halfway
is
tempted to
my
simply just minus Sorin again. Honestly. We need to get rid of the anvil. I don't think we have any good plays here. Oh, adversary, sweet. I wish we could do both. But we can't. We're 1 mana shy from doing both. So, do we just soul transfer?
Oh, give it up already.
We make a bunch of dudes. Soul transfer the big one.
Well, now.
And I think we just let Sorin go.
Falls us all.
I think we just let Sorin go.
You deal with this annoyance.
They get one more trigger, but we can kill it. And then we Oblivion the cult. The anvil. The anvil's a scary one here. That's what's gonna end up killing us. Got so much digging done. Way to go, opponent. We have meat hooks somewhere. We have 2 meat hooks in the deck. Let's see if we're able to draw them, friends. Keep up the grasp until they fire off the den.
Plead for mercy.
Killing the den definitely helps. So now we freed up some mana, right? So let's see here. I think we're gonna attack. It's interesting. So do they have burn? What are they trying to do here? I mean, if they have burn, they could do it pre-combat before we even go to block, so that's not a thing. We're not doing that. This is interesting. Wish we had one more token for this Oblivion. We're definitely doing it now. They have their 4th Deadly Dispute. I was wondering if they had that. I was wondering if they had that. Can we afford one more turn of that? Yeah, I thought, man, and you know why I was halfway tempted to hit it with 2 things too. I think we do make the tokens. Kicking myself for not hitting with that second one though. Because like I said, I guess it was smart of them, right? Because they were able to conned us. So we get hit one more time. Yep. Gain the life, they're digging. Land. That stinks. That stinks. I'm definitely glad we blocked to gain the life. So, what are we doing here? Attack with everything to get Obnixilis off the board, and then...
Pleasure doing business with.
Ouch. The second den is painful. Second den is painful. So we have 5, so we have the ability to do both. So we go here. Attack. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're gonna block that thing, yeah. So let's just make sure that dies. Because we're gonna sack the underdog anyways. Kill the anvil. Block. I think we still die? Not 100% sure. Okay.
This isn't over.
Meat hook. I think meat hook is gonna be enough to do us in, I think. Right? Because now every time we block, it's gonna cost us. So we're gonna need our meat hook quick, fast, in a hurry. We have a block here. Soren helps. Okay. Alright, so let's see if they're gonna try to wipe the board. Hopefully they do, right? If they wipe the board and then we could play Soren, then we have a chance to catch up here. So we're gonna take minimum 2, fall to 4. They meat hook, we take another 3. Yeah, the big mistake there was not attacking with both of the vampires. That was definitely the mistake. So if I believe they can only play one of those 2 cards, right? And we even said it too. They're gonna wipe the board. Okay. Alright, that gives us a pass, right? Alright, so... Soren minus...
You fight for me now.
How many burn spells have they used? 1... 2... Yeah, let's play it safe. We're just gonna play the adversary. That way we're able to block both things and we potentially can keep our vampire. It's gonna be very close. Let's see what they top deck. I mean, they've drawn 26 to 39. They've drawn 13 more cards. Oh, man. Oh, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I mean, thank goodness I played the adversary. Thank goodness I played the adversary, man. Tell you what. Alright, so now we can't even fire off the underdog. And they got an anvil. There's our meat hook. Lol. Alright. Meat hook for one to negate theirs. And then play our dude. Alright, fair enough. Outplayed. Alright, my friends, we're going first. 2, 3, 4. Have our colors. I like this. We're going to keep this one. We are going to keep this one. Lead off with the old Sanctum. Might as well just hit our colors. Why not, right? Alright. Go wide, mono white. Got it. So, looking for the Clarion Spirit. I feel like this could potentially be a decent matchup for us, right? Opponent is kind of forced to kind of go wide here. And we will have some resilient threats as well as board wipes. So as long as we hit our lands, I'm feeling pretty good about things. We will suicide block here. Definitely not gonna let them get too big. Liesa, not the worst. Let's go heavy. Right? Could buy us some time. Want to try to hold. Like, yes, we could have marched to, like, kill the... Okay. So definitely glad we did something interesting. That they're giving us the heavy here. I feel like it kind of does the same thing, right? Missed the land. Not great. That's one of the reasons why we're running a bunch of lands in this deck. If we attack, I wonder... Take him down. I don't think that is relevant. So they are going to get a spirit. I guess if we draw a land, I'm trying to think if we kill the Clarion Spirit or not, right? If we draw a land, we get to... Could also just pitch the Liesa. Ooh. Ooh. That is really tempting, isn't it? We have the heavy. I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna cancel. We have the heavy. We have the heavy to block. I mean, maybe it's correct to go down a card here. I'm not sure. Thing is, we draw land. We get to clean house, right? Question is, do they have, like, the 1 mana protection, right? Alright, there we go. Cool. Boop. Fire this off. No pause. Seems clean. Trigger, trigger, trigger. And still no attacks. We're just chilling. Right, I think the longer this game goes, the more beneficial it is to us. They most likely take the token. That's what normal people do. Okay, so we have a block here. So let's see how this plays out, right? I think we can actually take the 5 here. I think we're going to take the 6 because it offers a double block if we Edgar. So we can Edgar, right? Do we get that online? Or... Thing is, it increases the chances they could play something, right? And then Despair isn't as effective. So let's Despair now while we're happy with either outcome. We either get our heavy back or they lose the monk, right? I think that's going to be a little bit better than playing Edgar and threatening the double block. Because all they have to do is play that and then we're already stuck like Chuck, even if we do get to flip it. Now the question is, do we Edgar or Liesa, right? We're going to hold. Threaten the double block. They hit a land, not what this deck wants to see. Alright, well, that's good enough. That does mean that we end up blocking here. I don't really want to take a 6. Let's see if they fire this off so they can make this guy bigger, right? They could. Might as well. They do. Checks out. So, punished for not doing the march when we could. I will take that. So let's see, what are we trying to do here? Right? What are we trying to do here? We're gonna take it anyways. If we block, play the Liesa, play Edgar, Wretch, we can kill that. No, because if we pass, that flips. So we're not gonna get him like mid-combat, right? We have plenty of ways to kill that too. Plenty of ways to kill that. So, what are we looking at here? Edgaring? Oh, I played the incorrect land there. That's a bit of a bummer. Gotta keep that in mind. Gotta keep that in mind. So let's see what they play here. Good news is we can just block with Edgar, so that buys us time. So until they give it flying, which I'm not sure if these decks run the mace or not. I mean, we may just nickel dime them to death here, right? Ah, they didn't play anything there. That's interesting. So we could play both Planeswalkers and flip that, but then that's all our tokens. I don't hate that though. So play Edgar. Nope, we're one shy. So send it back. They double spell. We have a block here. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I am going to play Liesa. I don't think we're punished here. I don't think we're punished. We have a blocker here. If they flip, double spell to flip it, that's fine. Alright. Here comes the second spell. Luminarch. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we could technically kill that. Let's not let them get that trigger. So kill that so they can't attack here. Right? We gain one. So they only have one attack that we can block. That feels good. They're going to attack, right? And then we get to kill it with Emperor. Right? And that was their second spell, so that's going to flip. That's going to eat Liesa. Okay. We get Takanume. So it does give us our double spell if we so choose, though. I definitely don't want to flip that over, right? So I think we just deal with the big bad now.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people. You are not much of a robot.
And then what are we getting back here? Can't, I mean, I guess we could just mill for the sake of milling. And maybe with it flipping, we should have just let the +1 happen, right? Alright, Emperor down. Can't help but feel like I could have played this a little bit better somewhere. It's so annoying. Oh, I guess we could Takanume and kill it. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that now. 1, 2, 3. Right? Fire off the Takanume. Channel that. Oh, there's the murder. Lol. Oop.
You started this fight, but I
Yes.
want to end it.
Take action. Boom,
This is
boom.
what you get for
Play
hurting my
land.
people.
Get in there. And game. Alrighty. Well, my friends, that is the deck. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for this one. There's a little bit of a lack of synergy with... Just a little bit of a lack of synergy with Welcoming Vampire. But I think between the Tainted Adversaries, the Wedding Announcements, the Wandering Emperor... I mean, the only reason why I say it is because obviously the heavies and the underdogs. Other than that, everything else triggers or Welcoming Vampire, which I think is great. We're still not in a position where we're seeing a lot of exile in the format, so I do think Edgar is very powerful. May even be a 3-of just because we really want to see him just about every game, and I don't particularly mind having 3-of legendaries. 4 is a little hesitant, but 3 I think is solid. And then obviously you already know, if you know your opponent doesn't have any kind of artifact hate or exile effect, you could also potentially play both and just have them interchange themselves between the coffin and the vampire side. But yeah, it felt pretty strong. I didn't mind it. It could be a little slow. Our removal is a little slow against Boros, so I do think that is something to consider, which once again is why we ran the heavies, right? Just being able to put a 4 toughness creature, I think, on the board helps quite a bit. Increases our chances of blocking, as well as 2 for winning the opponent. Did a split soul transfer murder just for the instant speed, and yeah, so 2 despairs feels about right. I like having the 1-of Liesa for additional lifesteal when we need to get there, but you know, not too bad. I think there's a lot of removal in the format, like we already knew, so that kind of stops our really go wide strategy from happening, but I think it's still a nice little sub package. The biggest thing I think we just hurt from is not having the creature lands. I do think that hurts the deck a little bit, just having that little more sticking power, which could potentially be an argument for underdog being a 4-of, but I like the 3-3 split, just being able to have adversary there as a good defensive feature, and later on just giving us a little bit of fuel for the fire. But I like the deck. 3 out of 5 for this one, my friends, but I could easily see this being a 4 out of 5, come with a few additions from Dominaria, and I could easily see Welcoming Vampire being cut for something else. So that'll do it, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. Till next time, as always, happy gaming.